think Carbon Crunch is such an important tool to open conversation and to really enhance collaboration across different sectors. Collaboration in the Middle East is so important because we can learn from each other. We can learn from each other's mistakes, challenges, but also successes on what works and what doesn't work.
It's very important for us to make sure that we reduce our carbon footprint, and where we can, we decarbonize. We make things more efficient. We think about things before just doing it. We really plan things. Failing to plan is planning to fail. And we really need to plan a proper, sustainable future.
So I think the biggest decarbonization challenge for companies here in the Middle East is actually being able to move projects forward faster. So I don't believe that there's a lack of projects, because everyone I'm talking to is really excited about the projects they have in mind that will help with decarbonization. But to get these projects off the ground, that requires sometimes a lot of time.
The biggest decarbonisation challenge in my view is specific to the built environment, and I believe that the challenge is in understanding and projecting accurate energy usage intensities for buildings before they are built. Until we're starting to do that as business as usual, projecting with great accuracy, we will not move forward on our decarbonisation goals.
We're all in a different industry, we all have very similar problems, and we actually should collaborate more to learn from each other and just facilitate the whole decarbonization procedures.
Decarbonization cannot be achieved just by one person. So if you're considering different projects or program of works, there are different stakeholders involved throughout the project life cycle. So it's important to have that common understanding, shared knowledge and shared language, and align the objectives of each parties to be able to achieve decarbonization.
Carbonization is a very important topic for us at Abu Dhabi University, because we are involved with the engineers of the future, and for us to know more about it and to be able to incorporate that for engineers in their curriculum, it makes it easier for the industry later on when they go and practice, so they already have a background on this and they can begin implementing it directly in their project.
Consumer use is such an important aspect of decarbonization, and as a consumer goods company, it's very important to us to steer the change that's needed ahead.
I think in order to get decarbonization technologies up and running faster, especially since most of those technologies are coming out of innovation and newly innovative companies, is to somehow streamline that approach for startups.
We've heard today from different people's experiences. We've heard today what's working well for them, what works against them. And in doing so, we are able to learn from each other and then take those practices back into our own businesses. And only through that will we be able to escalate and drive forward decarbonisation.
I really encourage people in the future, in the next years coming, to join us in this amazing event and share our knowledge together.